Deadbeat E, Grand Rapids, Michigan.
It's hard to function without the shit that really gets me through. Say they miss me, well fuck it, I think I miss me too.
It started as a group thing, like a play on words, like we deadbeats, like we kill tracks. But also like when I got in a lot of trouble as a kid, like that's how people look at you like a deadbeat. People think you ain't gonna be shit, you still can. No, because the term deadbeat doesn't have to correlate with a dad. I think as society we just do. I feel like now that I got kids, and I'm a good dad, I have to clarify that more that I deadbeat like the dad, but I'm a great dad, So they just kind of fuck with it either way. Drunk white people love that name anyway. Oh, fucking deadbeat. And I be, I'm so chill. I'm like, yeah, all right. So, but yeah, man, I just, so when my friend killed himself in 2016, we had like a group. He would make beats. I would dead him. So when he killed himself in 2016, I just kept the name, because I didn't want to have to think of a new name. I liked the concept. Like, most of my imagery is like I come from a heavy metal, new metal background. I learned to rap by listening to like Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit before I really got into hip hop like that. Obviously when you're a kid, you listen to what your parents listen to, like whatever station they put on the thing. Like my dad was a country guy. So my whole childhood was just country music. I remember towers of CDs of just country music. When I moved out of state, I got introduced to rock music really young. And the two CDs, I just remember looking at the cover and being like, wow, these are so aggressive. Was Green Day Dookie and Offspring Smash. So, this is like 90s of, grungy, post-grunge, I don't know. Punky, man, and aggressive, and I liked it. Then obviously a couple years later came the rap rock, and I think the first rap albums, though, that introduced me, my brother had Bone Thugs and Harmony, East 1999, and Twista's Adrenaline Rush. And I just remember that fast rapping, adrenaline rush. Yeah, I think we all do, like, to a certain degree, or at least, like, in those years, I think that was, like, the thing to be, like, the faster you could rap, the better. I feel like Eminem's stuck in that mind frame right now. Like, if I can cram so many words into a bar, it makes it good. But I think I just learned over time that style should be fluid. Bruce Lee, like, be like water, whatever the beat needs. Like, you should find those pockets and weave in and out of them, to me, that's the challenge now. I feel like that's the technical side. If I just got on every song was like, it sounds redundant. It sounds monotonous, and I like that I can go anywhere with it. That's the point of it.
Them shitty vibes, I ain't sending them back. Man, I just cut that shit off and call it trimming the fat. Cause all I show is real love, ain't no limit to that. And if that shit was unconditional, I did it for that. Man, I'm just saying.
I would say in my teen years, shortly after I learned how to play guitar, I always wanted to be a songwriter, though. I didn't want to be a guitarist. I didn't want to be a lead guitarist or a rhythm guitarist. I knew that I could write lyrics, and I wanted to be a songwriter. I just never felt like I could sing. So probably like 14 or 15, I started writing, rap or rapish stuff over rockish beats, just because I just knew I didn't have the singing voice. I did get locked up when I was young at 17, so I had 13 years in prison, and I used to just go out there and, again, at this time, would always just write lyrics. It was just an expressive, therapeutic thing for me. But I would see them in ciphers and circles and just beating on their chest, and I've been up for days, I ain't sleeping a bit. I'd be thinking to myself, like, man, I could do that. Like, I know I could, Like I said, I'm not a singer, but I do have the confidence in what I'm saying to be able to command that circle enough. Not to say I was nice back then, You always get like a pass when you're a white boy, because it's like you can either be nice for a white boy or you're just nice. But it's a good learning experience, like learning to rap that way from like just bar for bar, aggressive, like cipher built rappers, that because there's so much talent in prison, you have no idea, Within a week, I got to see my family. Like, obviously, I was gone for 13 years, so it's hard to find somewhere to record. But I had a friend who knew somebody, so I went out and did a bunch of songs that I wasn't really happy with, but it was just nice to be in that environment. They are on my SoundCloud, which like after I put them songs out, I wasn't into the SoundCloud thing. I think I came home in 2016 too late for that era. I focused more on my IG, my YouTube from that point, and I don't even really promote them honestly, but they're still out there if y'all wanna be nosy. Cause we the same.
A lot of days I feel like my layers don't peel right. Paint pictures like a still life, but this not a movie, this real life. Maybe I'm just jaded, complicated, aggravated. Everything I ever loved, over time it's like it's faded. I'm complacent.
My music is for people that just go through everyday shit. My goal is to make music where you're like, damn, I fucking feel like that. Because I really do feel like that. And the person that answers these types of questions in any interview or podcast I've ever done, or the same person that talks in between verses on stage, is the same fucking person that you're gonna smoke a blunt with afterwards if you want to, like I feel like that genuineness of music is missing now. Yeah, and just it's just something you can relate to. I'm just you. I'm just like you. That it happens to all of us. We're a very selfish generation, or just the world right now. Like look at how we act as people when shit goes wrong. A pandemic happens, like we all go buy up every bit of baby formula and tissue and things for us and for ours. You start to get in that self-absorbed mode, and I just want people to take away that we're all going through the same shit. So when you're snapping at like a stranger because you don't know how you're gonna pay your bill, or you're fighting with your baby mom to get your kid back, or whatever you're going through, that you're in your head like it's just me. Like we all are going through this right now. Is it cool to rap about guns and partying? And yeah, because I wish I was too, but I'm not. And for the everyday of us, it's not just you, it's all of us. We're all going through that shit. Yeah, actually. So I just got emailed one from K Millennium. He's from Grand Rapids. And we've only got one song together, and it's me, him, and like two other people. So this will be our first song together. This is my first year actually charging for features. So I do got three other ones coming out right now. I got one with a video to it on my YouTube with an artist named JC. She's from Detroit. I just did one with another Detroit artist named Biddy Wang. He's super dope. And then I have one with a Muskegon artist named Deuces. So a couple features coming. Like that's kind of my thing right now because I feel like I have enough material for people to check out. So my plan now would be to expand my outreach by just doing songs with people from anywhere I can.
Forgotten.
Compliment me, I don't mean tell me that I'm fine. Just be the thing that's always gonna keep me on my grind.
I used to believe in writer's block and be like, oh my God, I have writer's block. I can't. If you have an emotional connection to it, it should just come out. My process is just like, it might not come to me right away, but when it's time, like it'll come out. Because otherwise it's going to sound like it's forced because it is. No, I stopped even thinking like that, because when you do, you're taking away the genuineness and the individuality of you as an artist. Like if I'm thinking about what other people are going to like or how they expect me to go on it or how it should sound, some songs I'll hear it and I'll be like, man, I want to be lyrical. I want to be lyrical on that. I got my own career I'm focused on. So when you're trying to juggle that many things, it just becomes a priority. Like your kids are always going to come first. You got to have, work or income that you are focused on, and then your music comes last. If I put any type of leisure stuff in between there, it's going to take away because it's not expensive chasing a dream, and I don't care what it is. I just want to provide for my family without running a machine or cleaning up some bullshit or building something. I just want to do what I love, like if that makes me a blue collar artist or independent for the rest of my life, cool. I just want to do this and not nothing else. Happiness comes, goes, and has stipulations, it would bring me joy to just be able to do music every day for the rest of my life, I'm 37 years old. I don't know how much longer this is gonna last. So any experience like that, I just wanted to do it, and it was the time of my fucking life. Like, to hear people from other places sing my music back to me, and I don't care if it was one person, 6 people, 12, to hear that somebody was like, oh, that stuck out to me enough to remember, and you're not my friends and family, like, you're not obligated to check my music out. It's just a humbling experience to walk in a room and somebody be like, oh, hey, I saw you in Atlanta, bro, you were eating, and then the same person comment on my South by Southwest footage like, man, you was eating that night too. If you would have asked me in my teen years, Eminem would have been in there. He's not in my top 5. I love Jay-Z. So I'm definitely going to say Jay-Z because just strong career, and it definitely shaped my growing up era. Tupac because of his impact on the game. Like, just, I don't think he was the greatest rapper. We all know he wasn't the greatest lyricist, but he's by far the most important rapper because the guy died at 25. So everything that we talk about relating to him is all done by the age of 25. You can't help but respect that. Fabulous is in my top 5. Mixtape game, unmatched. And bar for bar, just super fucking slept on. Joe Budden is in my top 5. A lot of people know him from podcasting or from Pump It Up. But the rest of his music and the mood music mixtapes made me feel like it was cool to be somewhat of a emo rapper, if that makes sense. Number 5, I mean, ain't nobody better than J. Cole to me right now in the game. Like, when we were talking about this generation of GOATs, like, I hear a lot of Lil Wayne, I hear a lot of Kendrick, I hear a lot of Drake, and that's all great. But Cole really did it in a way that stayed truer to what and I'm really not a Kendrick fan. I mean, you're already going to get a point deducted for me, so if you came to me with a dope hook, right, it would be cool for us to do a song together, but never in my mind would I be like, Casey, let me have that hook. Like, let me go in here and say it. We judged Tom Brady for cheating, deflating the ball in in competitive sport, in a contact sport like rap music, it's always going to take a smidge away because you could have just did the song with the artist. I just came for the hors d'oeuvres. Hell, fuck yeah. I'll do anything right now. I'll do kid's birthday party. Keep it real, cause the truth, man, that's the best to know. A lot of times all that require is a yes or no. A simple confirmation came from a conversation. If you try and leave it in the shadows, other problems waiting. But I've been contemplating if all the time was wasted over something that had a spark and now I'm probably chasing. Man, I'm just addicted to the feeling. I've been trying to make it happen. I ain't even reached my ceiling. Will I tweak when I peak? I swear I got a problem. I'm impulsive and I never really think before I speak. If I told you that I have it, then I got it on hand. And I've been trying to be the best father and son that I can. I ain't even trying to lie like I'm the dad of the year. Most of the times, man, I be stressing. I'm just glad that I'm here. So I done spent so many years shedding the saddest of tears. Now I look around and everyone who matters is here. And even when I didn't think I could get lower with my worth, see my dad take his last breath, get lowered in the dirt. I hide a lot of shit. I don't show it when it hurts. I be trying shit. It's only way of knowing if it works. I was searching for the secrets of life like I need them. Once I found it, realized the secrets for a reason, and not everything is need to know. Sometimes shit, that pain is what you need to grow. It's what you needed for was searching for the secrets of life like I need them. Once I found it, realized the secrets for a reason, and not everything is need to know. Sometimes shit, that pain is what you need to grow. It's what you see.
That's all good.
My finger's so rough.
But speaking without thinking, I could hurt somebody's feelings and do it without blinking. I've been sinking. I'm codependent on my pain. These the words from a broken heart they sent it to